Craftsmanship has always been part of the British way of life and British culture, and it's never been more important than it is today. We see evidence of beautiful objects, great craftsmanship, great skills everywhere. Even though craft skills have never been more in demand, it's increasingly difficult for talented and up-and-coming craftspeople to get help. Whether they want to go to university, they want to go to college, or they want to have an apprenticeship, that's really where QEST comes in. QEST has been investing in scholarships for up-and-coming and talented craftspeople for over 21 years now. And we support and invest in many sectors of the economy: tourism, business and culture. We need support from business in particular to help us grow the work that QEST does and make its impact even more valuable than it has been.
When you think of craft, you think of specialisation, you think of passion, and you think of handmade. And Savile Row is about handmade. And when we met James and Deborah from Carrie Ducker, there was an immediate meeting of minds, because their passion is about handmade, bespoke, beautiful product. And what could be more natural than a Gives and Hawkes customer moving from having his bespoke suit made to being able to move down and meet the shoemakers and to have a beautiful piece of footwear made.
The QEST scholarship really changed my career and I guess my life. The £10,000 that I received enabled me to study my apprenticeship full-time for 4 years and subsequently to launch my own business. What we practice is a skill that has been in existence for centuries. It is not a dying art. This is an art that has a market both here and overseas. Being here at Number One and being able to show our craft to customers, they're able to see the integrity, the honesty of the product. It's not about glitzy marketing. It's not about glitzy branding. It is about something where someone sits for 4 days and actually crafts the shoes that those people then go away and wear. That is the height of luxury in my view.
The QEST scholarship really changed my life, to be quite honest, and without it, I'm not sure where I would be today. Hopefully I'd still be in conservation, but I certainly wouldn't have the knowledge and skills that I do now, and certainly not in the specialism that is modern and contemporary art. I'm currently working on a painting called Break Off by Gillian Ayres. You become really familiar with the artwork that you sort of work on and treat in the studio, and then to see it on the wall and to walk around the gallery and seeing the public enjoying what you've sort of enabled to sort of be visible and accessible to them. It's a real sense of achievement.
In 2010, our annual report suggested that we had over 7 million visitors to Tate's galleries across the UK, which is a significant number, not only of UK visitors, but also people who come from overseas. So the interesting thing, for example, about Tate Modern is that we think that it contributes about £100 million per annum to London's economy. If people like Laura weren't coming into the collection, I think there would be a deterioration of what we have, and this collection needs to be looked after for the nation.
The QEST scholarship really helped me because when I was lucky enough to receive the award, it enabled me to set up and buy some equipment. And without it today, I really don't know how I would have financially sort of made it through and got started in my chosen career. I've had around about a dozen students and helped them out. It takes a long time to really master these skills, and it's very important for the welfare of the horse.
I've known Lee since I was 15. I used to work at the stables where he was shoeing the horses. My sister had horses up there as well, so I used to ride and help out. I used to watch him. I was fascinated by the job, so I just used to pester him to death basically until he took me on. The apprenticeship I did, it took 4 years and 2 months. You do anatomy, you're taught that at college, and you have to learn all the physiology of the horse and that, and then you also get assessed on shoemaking skills and basic forging. I think it is very important to have apprentices because it's giving something back to the job for one, and it gives someone else an opportunity to do something. It's not just a job to me, it's a passion. I want to go on competing in shoeing competitions and do things like that to improve myself, you know. I'm never satisfied.
We need, I think, to remember that traditional craft skills lie at the very foundation of so much that we take for granted. It seems to me to be of the utmost importance that the business world continues to recognise the value of craft training and the continuity and excellence in British craftsmanship which QEST seeks to promote. Craftsmen and craftswomen tend to be resourceful, resilient, and keen to collaborate. They are often passionate, motivated, and entrepreneurial, but frequently operate independently and may not be in a position to train apprentices. QEST helps to make this possible. There is a real danger that if we do not nurture and encourage traditional craft skills, the ability to create the heritage of the future or preserve our existing heritage will be compromised or even lost forever.
This year and next year are going to be fantastic years in the life of our country. We've had the Royal Wedding, we've got the Olympics coming up, and then there's the Diamond Jubilee, the first Diamond Jubilee since 1897, well over 100 years ago. It's a fantastic moment for all businesses to become part of this wonderful moment in history. And we really hope that everybody will help us to grow and develop the really fantastic and valuable support that we give to develop excellence in British craftsmanship.